Hey! So, people have been asking for it, so here it is, my updated tattoos and piercings. So, I'm gonna go in chronological order. First, I got a piercing. It's the M&M ones, just here. They're just like a simple lobe piercing. I got them done when I think I just turned, I think I was 8. I would have been in grade 3, so yeah, 8. And it was primary school and everyone had them and I really wanted them, so I got them. And pain wise, they were literally a 0. Like, I got them done. It's a ghost. Did you see the door open? Ooh. So I got them done and I was like, are you gonna do it? And they were like, we've already done it. And I was like, oh, it didn't feel like anything. But the healing was horrible. I probably was too young looking back to do it, and my parents didn't really know how to take care of them, so they got infected and one side grew over and like it was nasty and I had to like get it like operated on by a doctor. It was pretty much a fail because like a pocket of skin grew over the back. Then when I was 16, well actually at 15, it was about 2 days before my 16th birthday, or 3 days. It was a Friday and my birthday was on, no, my birthday would have been on the Friday. It was a Friday the previous week, so it was a week before my 16th birthday, and I got my second holes done with the, you see the diamond one? That's actually the one I got them pierced with. I got it on both sides. And similarly, it didn't feel like anything. It was a 0. But then on the second one, they got the gun stuck in my ear, and it took them like 10 minutes to detach it from my ear. It got all caught up, and that kind of hurt because I kept having to like, and it was horrible. But yeah, it was okay, and I was so excited to get them done that like the excitement kind of stopped it hurting. And I never really changed them because unless I'm going somewhere really fancy where I want to change them, I don't do it. And I just kind of like the biggish fake diamonds, so I keep them in. So my very first tattoo was on my right thigh, and I'll insert pictures of it now. Okay, so it's my horse, Timmy, and he is the love of my life, as well as my boyfriend. If you're watching this, Zach, he's probably not watching this, but I love you too. But yeah, my horse, I love my horse so much. Timmy is amazing, and he's just so lovely. He's lame at the moment, which is really making me sad because I just want to ride him, but he's lame and I feel so bad because he's sore. That he'll be getting better soon, which is what the vet said. So back to the tattoo. It was my very first one, and it was because your skin kind of, different parts are sensitive for different people. So my thigh is quite a sensitive spot for me, but for other people it's quite an easy first spot. So I went into it thinking it would be easy. It was not an easy tattoo to get. It was pain. The first hour was about a 5 out of 10, which was like, the second she started, I was already like, I don't know how I'm going to go through hours of this. The second hour was about a 7. I was like, the whole time. And the third hour was a 10, a full-on 10. And I was like, tears were going down my face, and I was crying, and I was like, my leg was twitching. Like, you can see the bit on the tattoo. You can see it. What are you doing, Eric? What? You can see the part where she was doing when I was twitching because it's kind of like shaky. Sorry, that's my dog, Eric. So, what are you doing? Okay, and so I'll try and show it to you, but I've already showed you pictures. So, there you go. That is my tattoo. It is, I don't know, I think I would say it's my favourite because I went through the most getting it. It was an ordeal. So my second tattoo I ever got was my lady. I'll see if I can get that in a good, here we go. There is my little lady. She's a mini me, as you can probably see. Oh, I forgot to mention, the first tattoo was done by Melanie Milne at Life, Death, Faith Tattoos in Newtown. They also have a shop in Marrickville. This is in Sydney, by the way. And it costs $500 if you're so keen to know my business. And just because it costs $500 does not mean I'm rich on any counts. I saved up for about 20 weeks to get that tattoo. So my second tattoo that I just showed you, my little lady, is I got done at a place called Hellfire. They've since changed their name. They were called Hellfire when I got it done. I got it done by Gil, was the lovely man's name. He's from America. And he did this one, and it didn't really hurt that much, but the second he started tattooing, I fainted, and I was out cold for about 10 minutes. It was so embarrassing. My boyfriend luckily was there to take care of me, and it was just intense. Like, I felt fully fainted, and I woke up and I was like, what happened? They're like, you just were out cold. I think I was just so stressed that day, and it didn't really hurt, but I just was so shocked. And so it was about a 7 the whole time. Maybe some bits were more like a 4, but then I'd get some kind of ouchy bits, but it was only bad because I was so worried about it. It wasn't actually that bad, but it was more my fear was making it hurt even more. Then the second tattoo I got, oh, actually, no, that was the second tattoo I got. I'm all over the place. That tattoo didn't heal very well. It got infected. I think it might have been my fault that it got infected, but still, I'm not going to blame them at all. I didn't get complacent with it and not take care of it. I guess it was just bad luck. I brushed it against something, probably, maybe something that my dog had brushed against too, and it was all pussy and gross. And a part of it now has scarred, kind of here. It's hard to see on camera though, but, and some of the lines have kind of not really stayed. So, Gil, when he comes back down to Tassie, is going to touch that up for me. And the place now, I think he owns it. It's called Tahiti Felix Master Tattoo. They just opened a website today, so look them up. They have one in San Diego and one down here. And in Tassie, Australia, Hobart, Elizabeth Street Mall, near the Cat and Fiddle. And so then my second tattoo, why do I keep saying second? My third tattoo was also by Gil. I got that done at the same time as my second. And it says Timmy. And I'll show you. Oh. It's really hard to show. Hang on. There we go. It says Timmy. And Timmy's my horse, obviously. So that's kind of the meaning behind that. People ask, oh, is that your boyfriend? It's like, no, that's not my boyfriend. I wouldn't get a tattoo of a boyfriend's name. But yeah, Timmy's always going to mean something to me. People say, what if Timmy dies and you still have the tattoos about him? And it's like, the tattoos would mean even more if he died. They would help with the whole mourning, because I'd always have a piece of him with me. So, I'm getting that touched up too, because it's just a tiny line in that kind of, like the Y kind of has blown out a bit. And then my fourth tattoo is also, I got done at the same time by Gil. He did me a really good deal. I basically got these two for free because I was getting them at the same time and he could use the same needle, blah, blah, blah. So then I got this one, which is a knuckle tattoo. You can probably see a few lines have kind of blown out from that as well, and he's going to fix that up for me too. I don't blame them for that happening. Sometimes just, there's so many variables when you get a tattoo that sometimes ink just doesn't stay in the skin, or because it's hard to see when you're tattooing whether it's all gone in, and they do free touch-ups, so I'm excited to go in there and get tattooed again for free, kind of, yeah. So then my last tattoo I just got recently, it's only just healed, and pain ratings for this. This was, Timmy was like a 2, it barely hurt. This was like a 7, but it was over so quick that it was over so quick that it was fine. I was like, how long is this gonna take? Is it gonna take like 5 minutes because it hurts? And he was like, takes as long as it's gonna take. But it was not that bad. Then my last tattoo was my most pleasant tattoo to get. It was like a breeze. Most of the time it was like a 1, and sometimes there were a few ouchy bits that were like a 6, but they only lasted for a few seconds. And it is my Mrs. Whale tattoo. And because it wraps around, it's so hard to get all of it in shot. So like, shine bright like a diamond. Every day I rub my dad's bald head and say, shine bright like a diamond. I should do a video with my dad in it, but yeah. So that's Mrs. Humpback Whale. You can see the hump, the long subdorsal fins. The lumps are not barnacles, they are actually giant hair follicles that protect the whale. Has a beautiful kind of mottled belly, this cute little tail, and then just a cute little face. I love this tattoo. It was just a dream to get. I got it done in Bali at Mr. Dolphin II Tattoo in Legian on Jalan Melasti. Jalan means street, so Melasti Street. And I'm trying to remember the guy's name that gave it to me. All I remember is this helper was called Achille, and he was really nice. But I can't remember the actual guy that gave me the tattoo's name, which is a bit embarrassing. But yeah, an Indonesian name. So yeah, so that's my last tattoo. And I'd say it's my second favourite. I think my favourite is my Big Timmy tattoo, because that, I went through so much to get that. It was so expensive. And oh, I forgot to say, for this one and this one and this one, it costs, I think it was like $250 or something, or $200. It was really cheap. And then for this one, it was 1 million Indonesian rupiah, which is about 100 Australian dollars. Yeah, they just told me it was 100 Australian dollars, so I gave them a million rupiah. So I got a good deal on that, and I got a good deal on most of my tattoos actually, because the big one went for a few hours, but she charged me below her hourly rate. So that's all about my tattoos. I've got lots more planned. I might have to do a separate video about the tattoos I have planned. So thanks for watching, guys. Love you long time. Bye.